You're currently listening to part 2 of a 2-part interview with Miguel Waxman. If you haven't listened to the first part, I strongly recommend you do check it out before you listen to this. It is very interesting as well.
Yeah, I pulled up to the Orange Julep once when there must have been like 200 people in the parking lot, like on one of those like bike nights, you know?
Yeah.
Or like car nights and stuff. And I pulled up with some people that I knew that were in like G-Wagons and Ferraris and stuff. And I just got my bike back. This summer. And we go. And then there was these cars that started like doing burnouts. They were doing like a burnout competition in the parking lot, you know? And then my friend who I was with, he was like, yo, you should jump in there. And I was like, honestly, yeah, I'm down. I just got my bike back. I jump in there. I literally like make my way into the crowd. And then I just start ripping my tire. And like, I literally just put everyone to shame. I'm going to be straight. Like I
saw the videos, bro. It was sick.
I just started smoking everybody. Yeah, there's a video. It's crazy. One of my friends captured it. But yeah, and then one of the security guards at the Julep in the parking lot, he was like running after me. Like as I was driving away from my burnout, he was like running after me. He was like, "Get out of here!" And I was like, "What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm sorry." You know,
like slightly illegal. That's all, just slightly illegal.
Yeah, no, it was just loud, but everyone else was doing it. So I was like, okay, I'll jump in there. You know, but I thought it was like a thing. God damn it, these people. I just can't.
Yeah, you have to excuse him. So sad, his fitness trainer just called him. It was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You just have to excuse him for a second.
Yeah. Imagine. Yeah. That was a client of mine.
Didn't you get didn't something happen? The bike got like, didn't you crash it or something happened this year?
Oh yeah, I got eight by DeCarry Boulevard, bro. Well, DeCarry Highway Expressway. I got 8. It was awful.
I feel like every accident happens there though. Right?
No, honestly, like because there's a patch on DeCarry between like I'd say Côte Saint Catherine and Jean Talon. That's right. Just like, it's absolutely treacherous with the cracks and the potholes. And it's on a highway, you know? So it's just
I shattered my windshield there, like completely shattered. A piece of snow or ice fell from one of the overheads. Bro, I'm driving, smashed to pieces. Like mid-drive, I'm just like, you know, minding my business. Smashed to pieces. The roads there are ridiculous. Like it's, I don't know. I crashed a scooter not far from there as well. Like that's why I didn't do my motorcycle license.
Not a scooter.
Yeah, Vespa, whatever. Like brand new, and like they wanted $2,000 of repair.
You don't want to be there, man. That's brutal. That's probably worth more than the scooter.
Yeah, it's worth $5,000. They want $2,000 of repair on it. I said, it's just anyway, ridiculous.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I literally was on my way to go see a client with fabric bags in my backpack. Fabric books, excuse me, in my backpack, and I was just driving on the highway going maybe like 80 kilometers an hour, so like 10 over the speed limit, and I was changing lanes to go into the left lane, and as I'm changing lanes I hit a massive crack in the road, massive. And so when I lifted off the ground, I was on an angle. It's kind of like when you hit a ski jump, like not fully aligned, yeah. And you like lose balance type shit. It was like that, but on the bike. So when I landed, it just got the speed wobbles, and I knew instantly when I made contact with the floor that the bike wasn't staying up. Like it felt too like, you know, and so it full sent me, bro. And I did like I slid on the ground over like 100 feet with no gear on me. The bike ended up like flipping and dragging like 100 feet in front of me. And this is like Thursday, middle of rush hour, with like hundreds of cars around me, you know?
And you're good. I mean, you're safe
out of this.
I mean, I'm alive, so that's good. But
I mean, you're there, but like, are you okay? Like, I mean.
Well, no. So it was like my shoulder is fully torn from that, and I have scars like on my ass.
Yeah, because you slid. You must have slid on your butt, right?
No, I got crazy road burn, bro. And my hands were peeled to shreds.
You weren't wearing gloves?
I was wearing no gloves, like a retard. Yeah.
So can you do a quick PSA for the kids out there? Don't ride your bike in a suit with no protective gear, especially in Montreal with the roads that we have.
Yeah, no, it was you just.
What was the aftermath of that accident though? Like, How'd you get up? How
Honestly,
did people come and help you? Like what?
someone came to help me, called the cops. Cops came, ambulance came. I got in the
Wow.
ambulance. They checked they checked all my stuff, like
All
just
this
like a
on the carry.
on the carry, yeah. And bro, you
Fuck,
want to hear the
man.
craziest part? I got a DM when I was in the ambulance. I look at my phone because this, and all throughout this, like I'm trying to call my friend to tell him that I got into an accident to get me a tow
Mm.
truck, and he wasn't answering, and I couldn't text anyone because my hands were so bloody. So I couldn't even use my phone because it wasn't responding. So I had to use Siri, you know, and I check my DMs and I literally see from someone I don't know being like, "Hey man, like I just saw you on the side of the highway. Like I've been following you for a while. Like just sending you good vibes. Like hope you're okay." And I
That's
was like,
amazing, man.
"What the fuck?" You know? I was like,
Ah,
"Damn,
man,
that's
the world
that's
is
really
so
crazy."
small, but the world is so good at the same time. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
bro. I it made me feel better definitely because I was like, "Damn, bro. Like that's just like blessed vibes to receive in a
Yeah,
moment like that."
someone's
You
out
know?
there thinking about you, you know?
Yeah, but someone I don't even know that was just driving by on the highway. Like
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's
But
crazy, man.
yeah, so that was a pretty crazy experience. On one of the crazy experiences in my life. But it just got to be careful. You got to be really careful. Sometimes,
And
and
how long
honestly, like, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
and how long did you stay in the hospital? How long were
I
you
didn't go
out
to I
for?
didn't go to the I didn't go to the hospital. I went
Fuck
into the ambulance, and I was like, "Yo, get me out of this motherfucker. I want to go home."
Bro, this is like
Basically.
Tupac checking himself out of the hospital 2 days after being shot. This is bro, this is the guy that said, you know what? I mean, don't worry about these scars. I got this. You don't need to worry.
This blood?
Yeah,
It's not mine.
No,
yeah.
It's
take
not
a
my
shot of
blood.
I know.
vodka. Take a
My
shot of vodka. Pour that shit on the hands. You're good.
my entire left ass cheek, like the skin was just down to like the meat, you know?
Ah.
Giuliano might
Uh,
pass out just thinking about that right now, you
I
know?
hate these stuff. I hate the like everything that's like operations, like
yeah,
skin
Giuliano's
peeling off. I
broken.
Giuliano,
hate that.
I'm gonna send you photos
No,
of my body after. I'm
no,
gonna send
please
you
don't.
photos of everything.
Bro, he's gonna
It was
pass out.
brutal.
No.
It's like someone just decided to like distress my body like a pair of jeans, bro. Like that's literally what happened.
You got skinned,
Like,
man. That's
yeah, I
nuts.
Crazy.
literally got skinned. It's like imagine a slip and slide going 100 kilometers an hour on
In a
asphalt.
in a cheese
Oh,
grater.
Yeah,
Bro, no,
it's
but you know what? Luckily enough, like I had pretty much the same accident, but it was a patch of there's like sand on St. Lawrence, like
yeah,
always on the edge of the like because there's the what do they call it, terre-plein between the two,
yeah,
between
like
the two directions.
the medians. Is that what
Yeah.
it is? I don't know.
So I'm on the left lane and there's like a patch
Yeah,
of sand and
yeah.
obviously in a curve and I slip and I fall right between the two lanes going in both directions. So a little bit more
Ugh,
and I would have been in
ugh,
opposite traffic.
ugh.
And I was going like 50, which is, on a scooter is pretty fast. And so like once you slip, I was on the grass. So thankfully I was completely safe, but like a little bit more and I was opposing traffic. And I was like,
Crazy.
it freaked me out. And again, no gear as well. I was just, like my watch, like I scratched a whole bracelet. I had my whole hand like scratched up, but except for that, I was good. I cut my lip, but like, and I was like so grateful because a little bit to the side, it would have been a completely different story. You know what I mean?
No, you got to be so careful with these things, man. Honestly, but it's just shit happens. Sometimes you get got. You know?
Yeah, and you know what? That's why I'm like, let's just hold off on the motorcycle license just for a couple months.
Just
Let's
for a
just
bit.
just for a bit. Let me just, you know,
I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
if
me and
not
Giuliano
chill.
did that decision together.
if
Yep.
not that, then it's gonna be another way. You know, that's the way I
Yeah.
see it. You know,
True.
like you could anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. Like I know people that are like just freak accidents. You know, the things that should never happen, and like it's way more likely that I would have like died in this accident than someone else dying in this situation. And it's just that's how life works, man.
Mm.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
know, so it's just a matter of the odds and chance sometimes,
Yeah.
you know.
But
There's icicles outside that could kill you, like straight up.
exactly, you
Yeah.
die from so many things. But on a more important note, let's stop talking about death. Was the bike total?
What's the bike
In the moment, like when I was sliding, first of all, it just felt like forever. It just felt like I was sliding into oblivion, like it was never
Yeah.
stopping. You know? And I just saw my bike that kept sliding, and I was spinning around myself. So I kept seeing my bike, and then the oncoming traffic, and then my bike again, and then I just saw sparks, and I was like, "This bike is finished. This bike is done." Like the first thing I honestly thought, I looked at my hands, they were bloody, and then I looked at my bike, and it was just sitting so sad on the floor there, and I was just like, "Oh no."
And did you have those things that stick out so they can slide on or no?
No, not even. I don't
So
have
it
those.
slid on the body.
Oh yeah, no, it really did damage, but it didn't cost me as much as I thought it was going to cost me in the moment,
Hey,
you
so you're
know?
still
Once I,
driving that same motorcycle.
yeah,
That's amazing. That's amazing, man.
yeah,
You
and
see?
it drives well, man. It drives well. It has battle wounds. It's like me, literally. It has
Has
scars on the
battle
front.
wounds. Yeah, you're gonna take it to war soon, man.
No, for real. And I've almost gotten rid of that bike like 3, 4 times to like get another bike, and every time I can't bring myself to do
Don't do
it,
it.
you know?
Don't do it.
Sentimental, man.
Yes. Yeah,
No,
no,
but
it
it's a
really
sick.
is.
It's probably one of the sickest bikes I've seen. Like your dad has a sick bike too, the like the low handlebars and the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's like,
yeah,
but your bike as well. It's like you guys have a different. I don't, bro. You guys are just built different, man. You guys
On a
do
different
things
vibe.
differently. Yeah, like I've never seen
yeah.
people, sporting bikes like that. The way you custom things is crazy. Like, well, I mean, that's
I'm gonna
you
do a
guys have
lot.
artist vibes, bro.
It's
Thank you,
it's
bro.
their legit
Appreciate it. It's
job.
the
Yeah,
visionary vibes, you know?
the visionary vibe.
And this year, whew, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do a lot of shit to the bike. A lot. It's gonna be
Oh, I
lit.
can't wait to see this summer.
Yeah.
You call me up,
For
but
sure.
we'll do a video. I'll bring Shady. We'll bring the drone.
100% down, bro. 100%.
I just picked up a gimbal, so we're gonna get
Nice.
these
Oh
smooth
yeah, bro.
It's a
shots.
camera gimbal or an iPhone gimbal?
Proper camera gimbal.
Nice.
iPhone gimbal, shoe, bro.
Come
No.
on,
You see,
man.
like, and then after that, we could be driving in the car right next to you. You know, slide open the door. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's slide
Yeah.
open the.
Yeah, literally. Just hang out the side, you know?
Yeah.
Jump on the back of the bike.
Oh shit! Well, John Wick
Imagine.
4, man. John Wick 4. We got this.
Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah,
But
it's fun doing that content, man. It is fun.
I had one question for you, and I think like we've stretched out a lot of our time with you, but I had one question about your because you perform. People don't know. We didn't even talk about it. Your rap career. So Migs with a Z.
Crazy. Migs with a Z.
With a Z is the rapper, and so you performed. So it was a mix of, again, the same way that the fusion of the tuxedo shop and then the coffee shop and the barber shop. It was a fashion show in the heart of Place des Arts, Montreal, which had models like Zombie Boy, right? Which
Yeah.
passed away unfortunately I think 2 years ago now.
Yeah, crazy, man. Rest in
with
peace, man. He was the dog.
and he was
Crazy,
there,
man.
and a very very iconic model. He has the
Oh,
face
yeah,
tattoos
for
and the whole
sure.
body's tattooed, and so fashion show there, and then meanwhile while you guys are sporting the gear, so you and your
Yeah.
brother, which is Silent J, the rap duo, you guys are sporting the gear, and you have models walking down runway, and you guys are rapping.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Like I can't even imagine how that would feel to do
It was
that.
pretty crazy, honestly. Like putting myself back at that time where like the music was very much consuming our life at that point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was a very fun experience, you know, like rehearsals and then going to the stage during the day, seeing like the emptiness and the long stage and like going over sound checks, all this, and then seeing people slowly start to fill in, and then seeing an ocean of people, and like music's rocking, there's a live band going, there's fucking bitches and guys and like models. It's just like so much, and like me and my brother were just like rapping and all that. It was a pretty crazy experience. I really I interacted with the crowd a lot, which was pretty interesting, you know? Like I think it was one of the moments where I was most present in my entire life, where like there was nothing else that mattered. in
Oh,
that
you were
moment.
hyping
Like
it up. I saw you. You were like, you were hyping it up. You were.
yeah,
I
it
think
was
you were
fun.
also announcing the different outfits and everything, and the different
Oh yeah,
collections and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
for
that.
sure. And like we were just winging all of that. That's the thing. Like I
It
just
looked so
I just
rehearsed. It looked like perfectly rehearsed.
like there's most of what happened that night was like fully off of the fly. Like it wasn't what we rehearsed really. Like we went off we went off a little bit. But I've been like that's kind of how I live my life though. I really don't I don't it's interesting. Like I prepare myself in a way where like I'm confident in what it is that I know I'm good at, you know?
Hmm.
But like I don't come into a situation or an environment or a predicament or a scenario like prepared for it like with a script, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Your
You
your
know,
life
like I've
experience
never
prepared you.
yeah, like I feel capable of taking on the challenges that I face on a day to day, and it doesn't make me feel like I need to like plan it out. Like I just kind of like I get there, and when I get there I know that I'm going to perform in whatever it is I need to. You know what
Guns
I
are
mean?
always hot. You're always ready to go,
Yeah,
basically.
essentially. And like I don't ever like I wing it. I've always just winged it at everything because I'm not going to wing it at something that I don't feel like I'm uh good at or capable of doing. You know what I
Capable,
mean?
right?
It's more just like I know the work that I put in on my own to develop my own skill set. And whenever it is I'm in a situation, I just feel prepared already. So I don't have to like write a script down or follow like a particular blueprint. You know what I mean?
No, it's exactly. Well, I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about because you give me a camera, because I do, as you know, like I'm a photographer, videographer. Give me
Yeah,
a
no,
camera,
for sure.
say go shoot that, make this happen. Like, with the experience that I've got, I'll make it happen. Like I don't need
No, for
to try
sure.
to figure it out. You know, the
Because you're
bases are
gonna figure
covered.
it out on the fly. You just listen to
Right.
your gut. It's an instinctual feeling, you know?
100%. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, yeah. And it's
But
I think what you do is what implements that into your nature. You know what I mean?
yep.
And into your very essence of being, you know? Oh, now we're
Yep.
getting deep. Now we're
We're
getting off
getting
the deep end again.
philosophical, man. Dude, that's the philosophy of life
Yeah,
of Miguel
exactly.
Waxman.
Exactly. But yeah, no, the music stuff was very exhilarating, you know, really fun experience. I'll always love music. It's always been a part of my life. It's always been, it's always taken me to a place where I feel very connected with myself and my soul, you know?
Hmm.
So I'll always have a love for it. Who knows what kind of projects I'll work on in the future, but as of right now, to even get anywhere, dope. It's too time consuming for what is it like I have the clothing right now is something that is more exciting to me in terms of opportunity. You know what I mean? And fitness is something that I've just always loved, and that it's easy for me to go after because I want to maintain a certain level of like athleticism and just overall
Health.
physique. Yeah, and health. I want to
Health in general.
I'm maintaining that anyway, so I also want to get like benefit off of that since I'm doing it anyways. So the music is really just is a fun thing for now that I just love, and then eventually down the line you never know obviously what the future holds, but it's always something that I have a love for, a true love for, you know.
It's always about, and in that moment, what do you need to focus on? Because you got to give your 100% whatever you're doing, and obviously you're multitasking a lot of projects. But in the same way that, you could be good at it, like right now, your time, dedication, and energy need to be dedicated to another project, and that's fine. That's what
Right.
that's what's important right now. And then, it's always handy because then you can say, hey, same way you did a concert slash fashion show, your two passions fused together.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it's
No, for
that
sure.
that's what impressed me the most about that. It's like, yes, it's super cool that you rapped there. It's super cool that you had the fashion show in Tailored in front of, it must have been 2,000 people. Like it must have
At
been
least
At least
2,000. Yeah, I
2,000.
would say at least 2,000. Yeah.
at
That
least.
whole
It's
area, that whole area was packed. that whole
And for people
area.
that don't know, Place des Arts is where they have all the huge international concerts in Montreal
Yeah,
when they
like
do
the
the jazz
jazz
festival and the
festival
whole
and
It's
thing.
stuff.
the
Yeah,
place in Montreal.
It's the spot to be.
yeah,
Like,
No?
I don't know who I can name, but every big name that you know that has performed in Montreal has either performed at the Bell Center or at Place des Arts.
Yeah.
yeah. It's true.
So
It's true.
it's anyway.
It was
You know,
crazy. Every time I drive on like the Maisonneuve and Jean Mance there, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Every time I drive right by there and I look at where the stage was, I like get a glimpse and like kind of like a deja vu of like just at that moment.
I
And I'm
was there. I was up there, right there.
yeah, literally. Yeah, it was a fun night too after just chilling, all the homies, you know. I even had bro,
Uh,
like I remember I threw my shirt at a bunch of girls in the
he
audience
did.
after.
He did the whole show
And,
shirtless, bro.
and then these girls
Were you
apparently tried
posing?
to come looking. They tried to come looking for me, you know, and I couldn't find them because I was gone already. Like I had like left, so they kept my shirt.
That's
Two shirts
hilarious.
actually. I had layers going on, you know.
Yeah, he had the you had the what was that cut there? Like the low cut thing with the side. I remember spotting
Exactly.
that
And
swag because
I had the Yeezy ones on, the Nike Yeezy ones, the beige ones. That's what I was wearing.
yeah, I think so. I remember
Yeah,
spotting that swag because I'm like, bro, I need to steal that outfit. I need to steal that look, bro. That was a
oh
sick
yeah.
swag. I remember that.
Bro, those are the days, man. I had like a skin fade at that time. Just like there was a different era. No tattoos, you know? Just a different mix. Completely different
That's
mix.
true.
Fully into the rap game. Just fully into the rap
I got a
game.
question for you, bro.
Yeah, what's
It's gonna
up?
be I think our last question because I don't want to take too much of your time, but
Yeah, no stress, bro.
it's about the beard. Are you bringing back the beard?
Honestly, this is a lazy beard. This is a
This is
laziness beard. You know, this is like it's COVID and like I'm not really going out too much and you know, I can't get anyone to do my hair, so I'm just like
guy has a
fuck it,
barber
you
shop
know? But
downstairs in his
no, I don't
house.
know. Like yeah. Well, we're renovating right now, so everything's kind of up like a disaster, you know?
Oh, I didn't
We're
even
just
know that.
renovating. Yeah. We're redoing like the floors, the walls, just freshening everything up, you know? But no, I don't know. Honestly, like part of me wants to bring the beard back. Part of me really like the mustache look. Most people that I ask, like let's say I do an Instagram poll, most people will say the beard look is better. But that I'm the type of person that just makes you want to do the mustache more. You know what I mean?
The
Like
the
I like
the mustache is because you had the mustache, it goes like this, and then you have the beard to
yeah,
complete it. So you have kind of like the kind of Wolverine, but not really.
It was
Who
there.
it's no, it
yeah,
splits right here, and like the chin is shaved. Who is the
yeah,
brother of Wolverine? I forgot his name in the movie about Wolverine.
yeah.
That guy was good.
Yeah, Saber tooth.
Is that yeah?
No?
So he has that same exact look. I can name at least 4 Australians that have the same look. What's his Wolverine movie? Which one was it?
That's
I gotta spot
Victor
hilarious.
this.
Creed.
I
Yeah,
gotta
it's so
spot this. Wait, his brother, Origins. There,
Tyler May.
it's gotta be. It's a very Australian look. That what's his name? Anyway, this guy here, Origins. Let's check this out. Cast. I'm curious now. Now you got me curious.
Yo.
Uh, ooh, Liev Schreiber. Liev Schreiber. Liev Schreiber is for anybody that needs a reference. Either go on Migswax Instagram or check out Liev Schreiber in Wolverine. Interchangeable looks.
It's so good. I love it. Yeah, I
No,
don't
but
know what the fuck I'm gonna do, honestly. Like even with my hair, like I'm thinking like let me do something drastic for the spring when everything goes back to normal, you know?
the
And
long
then
hair
we're gonna see.
was it was dope too. Like you had the like half long hair thing. It was
Yeah,
dope too.
yeah, we're gonna see. I think the stash though, part of me wants to do the stash. It's just so different and it's so not what people expect that it like throws people off guard, and I like throwing people off guard. So that's just kind of what I do.
No, when I started my beard, which I kept, this is like where I keep it at because that's as far as it'll grow. So my my like thing was like I was looking up to your beard because I was like, shit, that's what motivated me. And when Shady made me watch Hunters with Al Pacino,
Oh,
that beard, Al Pacino's beard, bro, It's the first time I saw him with a beard like that, and I was like, those two beards are what I'm like. Those are my
So
basis, you
good.
know.
That's what I strive for.
I had a strong beard at one point. I was really going strong, but yeah, no, I wanted a beard ever since I was younger, and then I got it, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to leave this look now. And the stash was a look I've never really pulled off because I never really had a strong stash, nor do I really now, but it's okay. Um,
It all
but
falls
yeah, it's
together, though. It
different.
all falls together.
Yeah, it's different. I'm down. I'm down to see for springtime if I could pull off the stash look again. But for now, the beard adds a little bit of protection to the face from the cold, also. So
it's,
may as well just rock it, you know?
it's a face. It's a face hat. No, bro.
Is it?
I feel you 100%. I really appreciate you took the time to hang out with us and
Thank you, man.
chat.
Oh,
And
100%, bro.
I feel like we could have done this for an extra 2 hours. You have to come back onto the podcast, so we have to do this again.
100%, bro. 100%. I'm down, man. I'm even down to link up and like do content, like you guys were saying. Like if you guys want to do that, we could do that too.
I'm 100% in it. I'm as I told you, like that's what I specialize in. But at the same time, it's like I like working, especially with people that have their own creative vision and know what their what their brand is. They have a strong identity. A lot of clients will look at me and say, "I don't know. What do you think?" Which is great, but you can't ask me that every time. You need to
No, for
be
sure.
identified,
Yeah.
and you know exactly who you are. You're somebody that's
100%.
outgoing, that's creative, and that has his own vision and style. And that's when you work with an artist like that, you're saying, okay, let me try to make that as clear as possible to people. Let me
Yeah.
try to interpret that vibe, that energy that you get from somebody as clear as possible. And I
For
think
sure,
that
man.
right now your pictures are definitely doing that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's also a matter of just having conviction in your intuition, you know, and what your intuition tells you. Like
and confidence
I
and confidence in it.
yeah, I think for me, I've mastered like or you know I've tried to the best of my ability to master just being able to rule your own gut feeling. Like I don't know how to explain it much more than that. It's a feeling. It's like you can't even explain it into words, you know? I just like I have a certain understanding of what I think as is aesthetically pleasing to people. You know what I'm saying? And so I just work that into my work kind of.
I I know exactly what it's some
You know what I'm saying? It's
most of the things is
instinctual.
gut feeling though. Most of what I do is
Exactly.
at least is gut feeling.
Sometimes I don't even know necessarily where I'm going or where I'm gonna end up, but sometimes all that you need is that conviction that like you're gonna steer yourself in the right direction, just
Yeah.
in the feeling in the moment that you're doing the project or the whatever it is that we're working on. You know what I
And
mean?
that's passion, man. At the end of the day, that right there is like that trust for you to do more and to actually do good. That's you trust your passion, you know. If you
Yeah,
guys didn't
that's
have a
what it is.
passion towards these things, it wouldn't
100%.
be
I think you're 100% right. I think that really ties into it, and I'm grateful and blessed to have like found my passions early on in life. Like I always knew that I would love fitness, that I would love fashion, and that I would love anything with an engine. You know, cars,
Yeah.
motorcycles, whatever it is. You know, like I just always knew that since I'm young. You know, even tattoos. I knew I was gonna get tattoos since I was like 7. You know, it's just always things that I knew that I loved and that I was passionate about, and it's the person that I wanted to be. So it's just about listening to that inner voice almost. That
And for the good
and a lot
and
of
the
people they're afraid. A lot of people are afraid to listen
yeah,
to that voice because it's going to push them
it's
into a
risky.
very uncomfortable place. It's risky, yeah.
Yeah.
You
uncomfortable.
know, it's not what society has mapped out for you. You know what I mean?
But it's in the good and the bad you gotta listen to it. Cause sometimes I swear I'm in a situation and I look around and I'm working with people. I'm like, yo, this is not me. This is not me. These people I can't work with. I know that
Mm.
whatever we're gonna produce my heart's not in it. It's not gonna work.
Right,
And
right.
so, that's and the faster people understand that, and also the faster people understand that, like it's bro, if you're there to work, you're there to do something, put your heart into it. There are situations where you can't. There are situations where the people just sucks the energy out of you and it's just like I can't be in this group, But most of the time, if you don't see that energy around you, be that energy. Be the leader of that energy. Jumpstart. Give it a jumpstart and just get it going.
Yeah.
And
100%.
it gets people going. And when people see that you have that energy or that light in your eyes, they start lighting up. They're like, okay, let me get the ball rolling too.
100%. I agree, and it's finding people with mutual interests and like just like-minded people, and that have similar values, and just
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to get the same kind of things done, and it's about also surrounding yourself with different people that might bring something to the table that
Different
you're not
perspectives.
necessarily good at, different perspectives, different experiences, different opinions, and then that can possibly bring you closer to like that winning formula for both parties, and it's kind of like you scratch my back, I scratch yours, or someone has maybe a certain platform that the other person doesn't, that like that now that person who didn't have it has an in to, you know what I mean?
I
Like
expect
it's,
you to share this podcast on your
oh yeah,
31,000 followers so
100%.
that we can utilize your platform
No, but
as
you know what I'm saying? No, but that, like for real, like I think that's just like it's the most important thing in life, to be honest with you, is having inner peace and just like being okay with who you are and where you're at in that
Mhm.
moment in time, who like who you decide to build relationships with, and care to like further whatever connection that you have throughout your lives, you know what I'm saying, because you never know when each person is going to be needed or wanted, or you know what I'm saying, like it's just
Yeah.
who, like it really is about who,
Or who's
and
going to be
not,
where in 10 years.
yeah, and not even in a superficial way, but more so just like being genuine and authentic, and caring, empathetic,
Mhm.
compassionate, and like just fun with people. And then like everyone has their own skill set and their own kind of grind and hustle. And then you reach out to the people when the time calls for it. And then that's just what was meant to happen at that point in time with those two individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like having inner peace and being who and also
You cut out for like half a second there.
oh yeah, I think my AirPods died.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, we can
Oh
hear
wait,
you.
hello.
I can
Okay,
hear you. I
okay.
can hear you.
And okay, cool. The last thing was I forgot. Oh yeah, just like overall like repetition, I think, and work ethic and discipline, and like how much time are you willing to put in to what you love? You know what I mean? Which for a lot of people it's difficult, because what's bringing their livelihood is not something that they genuinely love or feel passionate about. So it's hard for them to
Yeah.
actually dedicate the time into that thing, because it's not something that they like spending their time doing, so the way like money wise, the way that I've always made money is by just doing things that I genuinely enjoy spending my time doing, and then building a certain reputation around that thing, and then people just paying you for it, and like that's just
Cause,
I think
cause you're
gets you a
the
happy life,
guy. You're the
yeah,
tailor guy. You're the rapper guy. You're the, and I don't want to label you, but I'm just saying like you're the guy that does this
exactly,
well. So I'm the video guy. People like
exactly.
sometimes
So
they call me the photo guy. They don't even know my name. Like, and that's fine. you know?
no, for
'Cause-
sure. And I think it's just that those are all the keys to me to a really happy and prosperous life. It's
Yep.
just, yeah, really just those things. No matter what you love, just applying that to your life, and eventually you'll get somewhere. If not today, then soon.
Miguel is spinning the truth today. We got the
Yes,
this is
sir.
like the
Spitting
end of the pause. The
facts.
last 10
Wear many
minutes
hats. I'm the
is
philosopher today.
is where we got all the core deep thoughts.
Exactly. Yo, we covered a lot of ground today in a short period of time, honestly.
Seriously, we did. Shady, do you have anything to add? Any questions that you had
Yo,
as
honestly,
well?
that last little moment got me so lost in my thoughts, man.
Yeah.
I'm rethinking my life right now.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm just gonna
That's
rethink
good.
my
That's
life real
good.
quick, and
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna ponder in my thoughts, and maybe I'll catch you next year.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no man. Honestly, man, everything was amazing. You answered our question so well. It was, but we have so many more questions. I
Oh
have
yeah,
so
no,
many
I'll be
more
back. I'll be
questions. You
back.
know.
We'll definitely kick it for sure. And when things open up again, man, and even like when the Waxman house is popping, you guys come by for coffee. We could chill, talk ideas. Like obviously, you guys are both very creative, so I like getting together with people like that and just talking ideas about anything. It doesn't even have to be related to fashion or anything that I do, but just like anything that's just like
Yeah.
fun, you know.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
we'll
man.
definitely do that come springtime.
That's the whole. That's. I love that. Yep. Yep. I'm just gonna say that, and
Hell
yep.
yeah!
And I gotta get
All
my
right, good
suit,
stuff, man.
so it's like
Yeah, Daddy's gotta
Oh,
get a
yo,
good
that
suit
too.
though.
Yo, you know who to call. I know a guy.
Exactly,
Wait, I
You
yeah,
know.
exactly, man.
Well, that was it. Thanks for listening. If you're on Apple Podcasts, make sure you rate us. If you're on other platforms, you can share. If you're on YouTube, you can subscribe. That helps us a lot. Stay tuned for more and take care.